Good morning, I hope you are back. Here's the plan. Maybe finishing the window installation today. On top of that, new things with lighting, more tiling, more other bits of electrical, possibly. I'm sure there'll be dozens of other bits and pieces, including more skim coat and some more finishing painting in the bedrooms. What could possibly go wrong? We'll start here at the front today. We've got tile cutting going on and scaffolding cutting. So we'll be getting more tiling up the side of this column today. Maybe we can get that one finished, we'll see. But long way to go still. And they are putting back more scaffolding inside some areas of the house, mainly around the double height entrance. Already, one of my questions from yesterday I think has been answered. It was to do with the gaps around the outside of windows. So, here we've got one of the windows in the living room. Now this is going to be hard to make out, but all around the outside edge of the frame, you can see just here, it's now got basically dark brown black. It's silicone. So they've used silicone all the way around the frame to get rid of those gaps between the frame and the wall. And while we're here, inside the living room, Erwin's carrying on the skim coating. Here at the entrance, scaffolding going up. So this is in preparation for skim coat on this wall higher up and on this wall higher up, but front wall apparently it's all going to be tiled, so it's not going to go there. In the spa, I think this is going to be a busy area today. We've got Mr. Rene continuing to add the tiles in this feature area. We've got Jay continuing to work on tiles around the actual hot tub. And then I think we might even get to see some lights going in somewhere around here later on. Watch this space. In Sabrina's bedroom, we've actually still got some skim coat going on the walls, and the same has been true in Jack's room today. They finished, I think it was the second coat, and they weren't happy with it, and so they're applying again to get the walls properly, correctly smooth. Well, I'm sure this will not come out very clearly at all, but the engineers just explained that even where they have put finished paint on the walls, so here in Sabrina's room still, they're going back over with more skim coat because some of the defects in the surface cannot be seen until you put a gloss finish on the walls. When it's a flat paint, they just don't show up. So having painted this with a final coat of paint, they're now going back over certain areas with skim coat. I guess it's impractical to think that you can find all of the defects by touch. So they, in some cases, are having to rely on final paint, and then highlighting the defects through sight, and then going back and skim coating again, and then painting again. Papa Jess has got some light fittings here. I think we're going to try and use one of these in Jack's room as a sample. I have never seen lights even remotely like this. So we'll show you these once they're in, because once they're in Jack's room, we might decide we want them in more than just Jack's room. So let's see if these go in. I'm not sure if they're going to go in today or not. I think they might, because Jack's ceiling is finished with painting. Watch this space again. This is Alex's room, where there was a slight change of plan with paint colours. So having seen The dark grey that was put up there, I think it was actually Alex who said, no, that is going to make the whole room too dark. So the dark grey will remain, but it will remain only in the area that you see it now. The remainder of the ceiling, I think, will be the white colour that you see now.
Something I missed. They did finish the first skim coat layer down here on the north side. I'm not sure if that was all finished yesterday or it might even have been the day before. But this side, first coat done. In the spa, lots more tiling. So it is extending around the corner. I'll have to wait and see whether this side, where the window is, are they going to do the same thing and take that stone look tiling to the edge of the hot tub? I imagine they will. And we've also got Jay still working on the tiles around the top edge of the hot tub itself. In the kitchen, we've got Richard and Owen with the woodworking class again. You are going to have to wait and see what this is all about. Coming soon, I think. Back to our beloved skim coating. Original Rico, aka James Bond, is here in the dirty kitchen, applying at least a second coat here. Speaking of skim coating, here we are in the hallway. Finn and Rico and Elson have basically finished the left wall. Not a lot left to do. The first coat here on the right side as well. Papa Jess is putting in a rather attractive light fixture here inside Alex's room. But there's a problem. With that in place, where does the ceiling fan go? I've already had a quick chat with the engineer. The builder's in tomorrow. I think this will have to come out again. We'll have to wait and see what is plan B. In Sabrina's bedroom, final painting, I think, is very nearly finished. I'm not sure if there will be a second coat on this. I don't think there will. But all of the walls I can see look like they're all done. Okay, the engineer has just told me there will be a second coat. At the moment it's only one, but they will wait until basically everything else is done in here to minimise the risk of damaging paint surfaces when that final surface is on. So we're going to have to wait quite a bit longer for the final coat, but it's not really going to change the appearance. It'll look as it does now. In Jack's room, painter Mr. Ernie is back to skim coating again, just around his door into the walk-in closet. And we are missing something. Take a dizzy pill. Here's one of the doors that was installed. We have no door and window crew today. I don't know what's happened to them. They've definitely not finished everything, but they just haven't showed up today. Rather odd. I think this confirms that the painting in Sabrina's room is done for now, because Mr. Willie has relocated and is back on skim coating in the master bedroom. It's 4:30. The bell has gone. The crew are out, and we've got a contribution from Wally Trink. The wife was in the kitchen preparing the normal breakfast of soft-boiled eggs and toast. And she was only wearing the t-shirt that she sleeps in. The husband walks in, still half asleep, and she turns to him and says in a soft voice, "You have to make love to me right now." Confused but happy, he grabs her and embraces her. They make love there on the kitchen table. When it's all over, she goes back to the stove and carries on cooking. The husband says, "What was that all about?" She says, "The egg timer's broken." And with that, let's have a look around. The building inspectors are checking out the hot tub or jacuzzi, if you prefer, making sure they're happy with tiles and other things. Are we happy with tiles?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay then, we're happy.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
In the kitchen, we have a growing pile of little pieces of wood in various patterns. All will be revealed very shortly. Skim coat at the double height entrance. Both walls, left and right, done. First coat finished. As I mentioned, there's none on the inside front wall, because that will be tiled. We're in Alex's room, where we have this new light fixture, and you can see the impact as well from the LED strip lights that are tucked away inside these elevated areas.
This lighting is a color remote control.
It does look great, and apparently I think it's multiple colour.
The remote control.
But there's got to be a ceiling fan here. I do not understand why they haven't listened. It's been a clear message for a long time, ceiling fans. I'm kind of annoyed about it, because it looks good. We've got a remote control for this light fixture, but there's no batteries in it at the moment, so this is our remote control.
Warm light.
Do not do this at home, folks. It's really hard to know how this is going to come out on the camera, but this is now with a warm white instead of the cool white that we had before. It is a very nice light fixture. I wonder where else they can put it. Here's a little test. What can we see with a light inside? So Jack is using his camera light, and absolutely we can see the light, but I can hardly make out anything else. Now that's a tiny little light, and excuse the jumper behind me, but that still looks pretty reflective. I'm not sure how representative that will be though, because the lights inside will be a lot brighter than that. We will have to wait and see a little bit longer. Let's watch a guy who is minimum 6'5", I'm not sure, coming through this gap that they've left. Limbering up. Oh, come on then. Yes, okay, Mr. Movie Star, let's go. Oh, only just missed it. Yeah, I'm hoping this platform isn't a permanent feature. So that's it for the day. A day in which the window crew went missing. We're still, we think, going to get the aircon crew coming back at some point shortly, but they weren't here today either. I am miffed about the light in Alex's room. I think there's a big miscommunication there. And I'm getting distracted here by my beautiful asawa deciding she's going to dance. I'm sure Jack is not going to join in. Yeah, hiding behind the tree. But that's the end of the day.
Come on, Jack. Come here.
So,
Come on.
yeah, I can't quite put that one down as Build Delicious. That light, but never mind. Oh, come on, now it's Build Delicious. We're just missing the rain, and we could be singing. See you tomorrow.